I feel like the plague of hip-hop is the entourage. When you look at 99% of problems that happen in hip-hop, 1 out of 100 is the actual rapper doing something.
Yeah.
The other 99 is someone in the entourage being stupid, doing what they were doing before this rapper became successful as a rapper, beating people up, sexually harassing women, raping women. Like, you know, see what I'm saying? All this stuff that ultimately the rapper has to, you know, either foot the bill to fix it or potentially get criminally charged with.
But on the other side of that, a lot of people find power through their entourage, knowing that they can pay to have people do what
you don't
do
need
shit
that
they weren't
power.
doing.
Hire some regular ass security.
Yeah, but you know everybody want to look tough. They want the killers around them, and they want the, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just Finesse 2 times just did a video in Chicago showing that he's good in Chicago because he's supposed to be a vice lord or whatever. What was the point of that?
I don't see the point of any of it. I see this is all childish behavior of trying to have a certain type of image. And look, like, Quando showed up with his security and a couple of his people, but none of them were like killers or, you know, like, not to say I know what a killer is, but I'm just saying that none of them were like aggressive or like angry or nothing. There was like a girl and like a couple of guys, his actual security, who was like a real even-headed guy. You know, we were hanging out outside. You know, he was smoking a cigarette. We were all talking. Like, you don't have to show up looking like you're going to terrorize the fucking club. You know, you do that when you're actually going to terrorize the club. If you're going to go in, you know, I remember I interviewed, Bricc Baby. He was saying how him and the Rolling 60s pulled up in LA when BMF and Jeezy were there and they're going to rob, you know, Jeezy's chain. And then like when they showed up to the section, like, you know, one of the BMF dudes had like a chopper in the club and they're like, oh, okay, never mind.
No.
All right, I get that. But BMF is a crew of drug dealers at the time, right? You don't need to do this. Have one, you know, my security guy who I used last night, he was actually working with Diddy right up to the time that he got arrested. And Diddy travels with 3 professional security guards. And I guess one of them called in sick, so he came in as the 3rd. And he was like, yeah, like Diddy has 3 professional security guys. He doesn't have 20 guys from Harlem, you know, with slashes across their face with illegal pistols on them. No, he hires 3 real security guards that will deal with whatever problems occur. And you never really see problems with Diddy when he's out like that.
Right.
Because I mean, I remember who said this. Mr. Vegas, he said that like all these reggae guys like to have like all these shotzes and all these goons with them, you know, but you bring one professional security guy and all those guys are scared of him. Because that guy looks like he's serious. The guy in the suit with the bulge, you know, in his jacket, those guys are going to go up against, you know,
well,
the guy with the
I don't
suit.
think it's a matter of like who's going to shoot who. I think it's just a matter of like straight motherfuckers don't have the power to put you in prison unless they tell on you.
Right.
So when you see that dude with the suit on, it's like, all right, that motherfucker gonna, you know,
he gonna tell.
He gonna put your
and
ass
that's
away.
fine. I want my security to tell.
Yeah.
That's what I want. In New York, I use actual NYPD sometimes. I want them to cooperate in case something goes down. That's what I want. I want them to get on the stand. And, you know, police, when they get on the stand, I believe the judge instructs the jury that their evidence, their statements are considered expert statements as opposed to just a regular witness.
Man.
You're familiar with this, right?
I'm not, nah.
Yeah. No, this is a real thing. I remember learning about this a while back. Because that police is a professional. They have certain, you know, not to say they always do it, but they're trained in giving details, breaking down situations. They have body cameras sometimes and so forth. You bring in a random crackhead off the street, like, you know, you don't know what the fuck they're going to say. You don't know they're high at the time. You don't know whatever. You bring in a police and they take the stand, the jury is instructed to take their testimony more importantly than other people's testimony. So Yeah, no, that's some real shit. That's some real shit.
Now I got a question for you. Because you brought up Bricc Baby, and everybody knows Brick's association with the Crips and all that.
Right.
Did you ask him about hanging out with YSL Woody?
Yeah, he said that he went down to Atlanta with Adam just to have his presence there, just in case. That's what he said.
Yeah, because he knew Woody from back in the day, but that's why I was wondering, like, damn, like, because it wasn't just him. It was Seti Nash, too. And they all linked up with Woody, and I mean, they getting their content, whatever, but it just, sometimes I be wondering, too, like, how far does shit go? Like, does he get fully embraced even though everyone knows he snitched, or how does shit work? That's why I don't even... The snitching videos is over with.
Yeah.
Because it's like I said, if one person from YSL embraces Woody, then everyone else's opinion is voided. So it's like, shit be crazy.